Building Structure L-Desks. We are building a Structure L-Desk with return, modesty panel, and box file drawer unit, and a file drawer unit on the return. It's often easier to assemble these upside down on a raised work surface. Lay the desktop face down on your work surface, which should be protected with furniture blankets or carpet or anything soft that won't scratch the surface of the desk. Our tabletops are double-sided. Place the finish the customer wants face down on your table. In this video, we show a top with a maple on one side and a cherry on the other. We want the cherry finish, so the cherry side of the desktop is face down. We'll start with the main desk. Attach the metal legs first. Make sure the legs are flush with the end of the tabletop. The 3 longer screws go through the thicker part of the desk, and the rest of the screws will go through the flange. If you put the first screw in the center here, you'll be able to make sure it's flush all the way around before attaching the rest of the screws. And finally, the 2 glides just get screwed into the inserts here. Repeat for the second leg. Next, attach the modesty panel to the desktop. The modesty panel goes in the front of the desk, hangs about 1 inch down from the top of the desktop, and 1 inch back from the edge. So to ensure it is positioned correctly in the final assembly, we're going to attach 3 L brackets. Locate the center of the modesty panel and make a small mark. This is where the first L bracket will go. The other 2 will be positioned about 2 inches in from each end. Attach the L brackets so they extend 1 inch over the edge. Pro tip: it's often easier to use a 1 inch thick wood spacer block to measure and place the L brackets evenly. Please note that the modesty panel is not as thick as the desktops, so be sure to use the 5/8 inch wood screws so they don't go all the way through the panel. The modesty panel sits about 1 inch inside the desktop, which gives you 3.5 inches to the first hole on the L bracket. Locate the center of the tabletop and measure down 3.5 inches. Make a small mark and line it up with the corresponding L bracket hole. Attach the first screw where the mark indicates. Make sure the panel is even and straight, then attach the remainder of the screws. The first thing to do is remove the drawers. On the side of each drawer, there is a black tab. On the left side of the drawer, squeeze the tab up, and on the right side of the drawer, squeeze the tab down. With both tabs squeezed in the opposite directions, pull the drawer straight out. Repeat for all other drawers. To attach the drawer unit, slide the pre-cut spacer into place around the metal flange of the leg. This ensures a flat surface to attach the drawer unit. Take 2 short screws and tack spacer into place. Please note the spacer can be used on either side of the desk. Make sure you are attaching it to the desired side. Flip the empty pedestal shell up into place on the desk shell. It's important to leave room for the drawers. The drawers are 3/4 inch thick, so make sure to attach the drawer unit 3/4 inches back. When the drawers are reinstalled, they should sit flush with the leg. Make sure the drawer unit is flush with the entire leg on this side too, going all the way back. Use 4 wood screws to attach the drawer unit to the bottom of the desktop. Make sure to place the screws over far enough so you're not trying to drill through the metal part of the leg. On this particular model, the glides that come pre-installed on the drawer units are not used, so unscrew all 4 glides and discard. We want the drawer unit to be flush against the side of the leg. To close this gap, use a sharp 3/32 of an inch drill bit to drive a pilot hole through the side of the drawer unit and into the metal leg. Drill all the way through the side of the drawer unit and into the metal. Attach screw through the pilot hole you just drilled. This pulls the drawer unit tight to the leg, closes the gap, and ensures stability. Adjust glides on the metal desk legs until they are even with the bottom of the drawer unit. Attach the flat bracket for return attachment. Measure and ensure the bracket does not extend beyond the width of the return top. In this example, that is 24 inches. Attach the bracket half on the desk and half off. Now, build the return unit that is going to attach to the completed desk. This can build as a left-hand return or a right-hand return. Make sure to build according to the desired orientation. This particular model will be a right-hand return and will have a drawer unit also. Follow the same steps as in the main desk for attaching the metal leg and the drawer unit. With 2 people, carefully flip the desk over and onto the floor before reinstalling the drawers. To reattach drawers, pull the tracks out. Line up the tracks with the side rail on the drawer and push in. It's easiest to start with the bottom drawer and work up. You may need to pull the drawer in and out a few times to ensure a smooth glide on the suspension rails. Repeat for the remaining drawers. The drawer with the lock on it always goes on the top. Attach the completed return to the desk by sliding it over the already installed bracket and squaring both sides up. 2 people are recommended for the next step. One should push the return towards the desk, while the second fastens the bracket from underneath. For further assistance, please contact us at 1-866-816-9822 or customer service@regencyof.com.